everyone, and welcome to your second royal reading here at MadWorldTarot, Thursday evening, as I'm doing this reading, the Thursday before Princess Anne's 75th birthday. And so today, devoted to the Princess Royal. And in this reading, I am going to have a look at a story that came out a few weeks ago, which I've been holding on to. It's about Princess Anne and Prince William and how she's rather annoyed with him, and that decisions of his and his attitude is beginning to grate. Quite strong language. I'm using the New Palladini Tarot for this one because the decisions that are beginning to grate are to do with the bread and butter royaling engagements that Princess Anne does. She packs in I don't know how many a day, hardest working royal by a long shot, and she is wanting Prince William to step up and start doing more of these kinds of engagements. And that includes investitures. This is the thing that's really bugging her, is that she's doing a whole lot more investitures than Prince William is. And most of them happen at Windsor Castle, as I understand things, just around the corner from Adelaide Cottage. As Neil Sean pointed out, and I think he does know what he's talking about in this case, you get to choose. If you get a gong of some sort, you can choose. They have a schedule and you can decide who you want as the royal officiating on the given day. And apparently people all pick Princess Anne because she's old school. She's as close to the late Queen as you can get. And who wants Prince William or who wants the King? Apparently, when you can get Princess Anne. That's the Neil Sean take on the situation. I don't know. I'm never going to get a gong. I'm never going to be choosing who I want to do the honours. But anyway, we're going to do a 9-card reading. We're going to have a look at this because it does give some indication of trouble between the Princess Royal and the King in waiting. So we're going to have a look and see how things have been, where things are now, and where they are going in future. Relationship reading, basically, the extended kind of relationship reading that I'm doing now on this channel. Just giving a little bit more insight into what is going on. And let's see, Princess Anne on the left, Prince William on the right. Is there a bit of bad blood there in the House of Windsor? There seems to be so much bad blood in the House of Windsor. What is going on? Ooh, Three of Swords in reverse. That's not good. Okay. Dear. Let's remind you, tarot, fun and entertainment. All my opinion, all speculation, just read energy here, and disclaimer in the box below. Let's see. Past energy. Anything to worry about there? Present energy. Perhaps a whole lot to worry about. And where is it going in future? This would be King William kind of future, really. Let's see. Hoping you can actually see. 8 of Swords. Okay. That's the card of somebody who feels that they're kind of tied down, they're stuck. It's very stuck energy. That would be Princess Anne's energy as the underlying energy. I'm stuck. I don't want to be stuck. I'm stuck doing all this work and I can't see my way out of it. And I saw in the previous reading, which was just a general check-in, health kind of check-in, that's Tess grunting and groaning in the background because wants to play. We've had lots of play today, believe me. I saw in the previous reading that she's kind of at a crossroads, at a decision point in her life of where do I want to put my energy and my focus? Do I want to carry on doing these things? And I think we're getting loud messaging that she doesn't. She wants to be freed up. She wants to spend time with family, with horses, doing fun things instead of being rushed around eternally doing her duty, doing good deeds that nobody else seems to be interested in doing. It's quite a gripey energy that's coming through there, I have to say. And she's been through a shock. She's been through something quite serious, and you can get quite kind of why do I have to do all this stuff, and where's everybody, and why is no one helping me, kind of a thing when you've been through a big shock like that. I think this is what's going on. So let's see heart of this reading. Page of Rods, Wands in reverse. This is the messaging that's going out. This is the sort of grumpy kind of messaging of why am I having to carry this burden. It's being sent out to the press so that it's heard by the ungrateful nephew, possibly. I'm speculating, of course, always here doing these readings, but it's not good news. It's that kind of a bit sour, a bit aggrieved, a bit cross. That's the energy. It's not huge disaster, but it is a message that is being sent out, and it's a negative message. So let's see past. This is Princess Anne over here, and this is what's been. Ooh. Okay, there has been drama, definitely. This is Prince William's energy, King of Rods. This is somebody who's pursuing his own goals and passions, the King of Rods. Wands, and that would be things like Earthshot and the homeless things, big projects, big ones that he feels very passionate about, that he really is investing all his time and energy in, and they're quite high status in terms of media and glitz and glamour and all of that. They're not the cutting ribbons, they're not the shaking hands, they're not the standing in the rain kind of things that Princess Anne does. So up until now, without complaint, or perhaps behind the scenes complaint, because we have the Tower between them, and the Tower can represent, of course, the shock that she had last year. I haven't put a time frame on this, but this is recent past. This could be the last 18 months or so. And we've had all these shocks, not just the shock that Princess Anne had with the concussion, the very serious concussion, but Prince William's had a shock, and the King's had a shock, and the whole royal family's been through it. That's the Tower, all fall down. And it all landed on somebody over here, the last Judgment. She was the one that was kind of the last one standing almost there, and it all landed on her, and then she fell down. And it's like, I can't keep doing this. The Judgment card is about endings, is about assessment, is about being judged. You're judging your life. Where am I in my life? Can I carry on doing this? I've had a wake-up call here. The Tower is a huge wake-up call, and so is the Judgment card, a huge wake-up call. I've had a huge wake-up call, and I don't think I can keep doing this. I keep getting that what happened to her last year was much, much, much more serious than they told us then, or than they indicated relatively recently. So where are we now? Where are we now? She's the one keeping it all together, Four of Pentacles. And he's the one who's very invested in his own quiet time, in healing, recovering from what he and his family went through with Catherine's illness. And I suspect that the illness story had a prelude that we didn't hear about. We heard about the ambulance rushing to hospital. We didn't hear about maybe months or even longer of illness that Catherine might have been experiencing, in my opinion. Just saying that there. 2 fours. Fours are about stability. He's got, don't bother me, don't disturb me, I need time out, I need to rest. She's got, I'm doing all the work here. I'm keeping the show on the road. I'm keeping everything stable. Where are you? Why aren't you showing up? Definitely an issue here. Definitely an issue between them. Where are they heading? How's this going to play out? And there he is. There he is. The Chariot is what will be King William. Is major arcana for Cancerian energy. He is a Cancerian, of course. He's going his own way. That Chariot just does whatever the hell. It rides roughshod over anyone who gets in the way. There is someone who's in the way. And I feel very sorry for her when I see this. I really do. because he's got the major arcana, he's got all the power, he's got the vision, he knows what he wants, he knows where he's going, he knows how he's going to get there. He's got his back to her there, and he's heading off over there, and she's standing there kind of, what about me? Hello? You know, I'm over here. I've had a really hard time. I've kept it all together, and I'm just now here, standing there. Seven of Rods is the defensive position. I'm getting left high and dry with that. And we've got the Star in reverse in between them. And the Star is about healing and faith and hope, and can also be who's got the star power in the scenario, because it's acquired that energy for me doing these royal readings. It's in reverse. It tells me that there is going to be some kind of rift going forward that is going to leave her feeling hurt. That's how it's reading for me, that she's going to be feeling hurt, and he's off and doing his own thing. And that effort that she's put in, because the Star is about faith and purpose, your soul purpose, your life's work, basically, and it's in reverse, and it's like it's being disregarded, it's not being acknowledged, it's not wanted. It's also the card of healing, and so if there is a rift in the relationship, or if there's actual physical illness, then it shows me that it's not healed. Sorry, I got a distraction with a Tess, so a bit all over the place in this last bit of this reading, but hopefully I got some sense through, and you understood where I was heading, what the cards were trying to tell us. That is the reading. As I say, it's quite a sad reading. I suspected it might be, but that is a particularly sad card. I'll leave it there. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again tomorrow.